Hey.
Hey,
Yep.
we rolling?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, what's up, folks? Man, welcome back to the Truth Channel. This is the Truth Channel. Truth and no jive talking channel. Man, if you like the truth and that no jive talking, hit the like button and share and subscribe. You know, we like to illuminate the truth to the public and give you guys a little bird's eye view on what's really going on behind these razor wires and electric fences of CDCR level 4 prisons as far as the corruption side of it. Anything else, ask a question, I'll see where it's at, and see if I can answer it. Other than that, well, baby girl, you want to say hi to the public?
Hey, everybody. How you doing? Yep. I found my way back into this painting, and just needed to dry a little bit. I don't do that wet on wet like Bob Ross. I don't know how he pulls his stuff off. Maybe if I sat down
Well,
and did a session his style, I could figure it out. But you know,
all right. Well, hey, man, you got some you got some art skills there, girl. I'm telling you, man. You're
thank you.
doing the damn thing. Y'all
Yeah,
ought to check out her web page, her YouTube page, her art, man. She, my girl can get down.
it's a web
Yep,
page. This is our only YouTube.
web page. Okay. So, well, I was thinking about this the other day after our last one, right, baby girl,
Hmm.
on the big question. Why are we doing this?
Hmm.
Why? Okay, so I tell you why. If I can illuminate the public and educate you guys on the truth and the real deal behind these walls as far as the corruption side of it for them, for the cops and the administration and shit, I'm going to. I ain't crossing no lines. I ain't crossing no convict code. I know where that line is. We all do. Especially if you've been in the game longer than 10 years. You know what to say and what not to say.
Hmm.
So I know exactly what to say and what not to say. And again, if I can write it on the 602 or file it in a motion on a 1983 lawsuit or in a federal RICO case, well, it's public information anyway, so I can speak on it. That's why we're doing this. And to let the taxpayer know how their dollar is being spent with this CDCR crap. Here's a big part of why. The other day, I won't say who, someone got it.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Some woman. Hang on. Huh? Yeah. Yep. All right. Excuse me, people. Excuse me. Somebody was getting at me on my cell door. So the other day, some lady was telling me that she heard our channel, right, baby girl, and that
Yeah.
it resonated with her because she has a son that's like 16 or 17 years old. So she made him sit down and listen to it, and listen to my story and my way through the system and the court system and how I got screwed over. And she said when she actually listened to my words, she couldn't believe it. And I told her, she knows I'm not lying because it's all public information. You can check. And she said she made her son sit down and listen to our last video. And he was like, oh, no, I'm not getting caught up. So if I can help one youngster understand and learn and educate himself about the system or anything in life, then I did my job, right?
Right.
Right. So, it's one of the things where I just hope some kid, some young man, young woman, or whoever, matter of fact, it doesn't matter, learns from one of my stories or learns from my situation so they don't get caught up, because, again, you don't have to actually do nothing in life. You just be at the wrong place, wrong time, Next thing you know, you going to jail with 3 people, 2 flip. You getting told on, you get lied on. Next thing you know, you're going to prison. You know,
Yep.
then that's just how it works. That's how it works. Unless you got $500,000 for a Bonnaroo ass attorney. If not, you go into prison more likely. Especially with the way the system is.
Yep.
So that's why I'm doing this, man. That's why I'm doing this, to educate and illuminate to the public. And hopefully some youngster will hear this, some young gun and youngster will hear this and learn a little something.
And for the taxpayers to understand what exactly they're buying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you know, it's, when I seen on the TV today, just a minute ago, babe, girl, on the news, they said CDCR is getting cut $1 billion. So from 19 to 18 billion. And I seen that. I swear to God, I just seen that on the news. California legislation cut budget cuts, and it says CDCR $1 billion.
And so what did they do?
Now that's not what they do. They took 1 day of visiting from level 4s.
Yep.
That's what they did.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they did. You see how that works? They cut the budget $1 billion in level 4s who need the most rehabilitation and reformity is the ones that are losing out now.
Imagine that.
So that's right. While the cops continue to make 150, 200,000 a year. A tier CO making 150 to 200,000 a year. And so that's where the money's going, right there to them people.
Yeah.
And then I heard something today while I was on the yard. I went to the yard this morning, right? And I was talking with some dude, and I guess when they get gassed by these JCats, they get $200 added to their paychecks and a week off of work.
Is that why they're not trying to stop it in a sensible manner?
Right. That's why they urge it on, and they continue to disrespect and they lie to people, and so you can't tell somebody something in here that you're going to do this or you're going to do that, and then they don't do it, and then they just say fuck you. So that's not going to happen to a man in the box. He's not going to accept it, JCAT, PC, or GP. He's not going to accept it. And usually the JCATs and the PCs are going to gas them. And now that's what they're doing. And the cops are, they're pushing it. They're urging it. They're urging the situation on. Because I guess they're getting $200 attached to their weekly or the monthly pay. If they get gassed, then they get 5 days off work. Now listen, I don't know if it's true. I mean, that's a disclaimer right here. I'm just telling you what old boy, dude out there told me on the yard, and he found out on his 602. And what the cop said that he gassed, I guess. I'm being a fly on the arcade wall basically, and I'm hearing this conversation between two whack-a-willies on the yard. I call them whack-a-willies, and they're JCats, and they're like, cops are bragging to them. All you did to me is give me a week off of work and $200 in my paycheck. I don't know if it's true, but goddamn, man, that's insane.
A week paid with a $200 bonus. Don't forget, a week paid.
Exactly. So that's where all the money's going. When you see on TV right now, I see it. $1 billion cut to CDCR, and now level 4's lost a day of visits with other families. I mean, fucking nuts, man. How is that rehabilitation? How? It's not. They could put all, we were talking earlier about the positive programming for level 4, and trying to give GPs better programs and more programs on CPRs, but they don't want to.
No,
They
it's
don't
only
want
for
to.
the lower levels too, right?
It's only for the lower levels and primarily for the SOYs. That's who it's for, you know. And the SOYs don't take, they don't make use of it. They just reoffend. They go over there and join other gangs and cliques or whatever they do, and they leave GP side, go over there and click up with some PC gang. It just don't make no sense whatsoever. None. You know? Then they get on the Smiths too, talking all this bullshit and all these lies for IGI. It's crazy, man. I went into it on my other video. So, but it's a straight up bloated budget going right into the CDC officers' pockets. It's not being spent on prisoners. It's not being spent on none of us. You bet that it's going right to their pockets. You know, why not create some real meaningful, positive programs for GPs, man? You know, that are family orientated, right? Family orientated and incentivized. You know, like, you know, something to do with your family, man. And you know, I don't know, like, there's all sorts of things, ideas they can come up with. I spoke to a few MAC reps off the main line here who shot many ideas at the administration on how to improve the program on the GP yard, which is C yard, and they just don't do it.
No, but they
won't even let you on the MA. They won't even let you on the MA Family Council because they know you get shit done.
Yeah, we don't want that.
And you do not cut corners. They cut corners.
Mm-hmm.
The administration cuts corners. And if you don't cut corners, then you're not a part of it.
You're not a team player.
Yeah, you're not a team player, Jack. They'll take their ball and go home. Yeah, because you're about the serious reform.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Yeah.
Not this hocus pocus reform.
No.
Right?
I do what I can.
No.
I do what I can.
Right. I know you do, baby girl. You do a good job, too, for all of us. You really do. And, you know, I was hearing these whack-a-willy J-Cats talk about how they get treated, right? And how they get extra food, extra trays, extra lunches. They get baby treated. They get pampered. So they don't act out no more. So they don't gas the cop. They don't eat handfuls of poop. They treat them so good, you know. And it's like, you know, I mean, this is a full-grown man. A full-grown man acting like a fucking animal. Worse than an animal. And they baby these people. They baby them. It's two systems. It's two systems.
I think it's more than two, but there's definitely a multi-level thing going on here.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. There's definitely multiple fronts to it, multiple facets to it, no doubt.
Tell us again what you were saying. That guy that came off the Norway project yard was telling you, compared to how it is there.
Right. Good one right there. Thanks for reminding me. So, I have a new neighbor who came from Valley State Prison in the Norway program, the Norway project program.
The California model.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Okay, so I got to call back.
Yeah, they definitely have several sets of standards, and a good story to tell the public to make sure they believe that one version they want you to believe, which is we're being responsible and doing something to help people. I think they're helping themselves.
This is Global Tellink. You have a prepaid call from an incarcerated individual at the California State Prison for Project California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay.
Wow,
So,
we got some people in the chat. We got some
oh yeah,
people recognizing my work. Thank you, thank you. Yeah.
that's right. Thank you.
Someone wants to see me. I got a picture in the watermark. I'm a bit of a mess right now. Don't have my hair combed, and I'm just not a big camera person. But I'm for real, and
That's right. Let me tell you. That's right.
and I keep it real.
If we got any questions, anybody want to ask questions, man, shoot them. Holler at me, man. If I can answer, I damn sure will. With the utmost truthfulness and honesty. As much as I can answer it. I ain't gonna cross no lines. You guys know that already. But let me tell you about what this kid told me next door. So he's 25. He had been on that California model yard down there in Valley State Prison for 4 years, he said. And I guess it's like an all-day thing. They get out of their cell doors, they open and close it themselves. It's on a slide, so you can slide it open and close, come and go as you please. Go in the cell, take a nap, come back out, get a shower. Everybody's walking around with their tablets on their phones with their family. They get way better food, way better. He said 10 times better food than here. You know, he goes, this shit is so disgusting here at CSP SAC. New Folsom is foul. And he was describing they get fried eggs, scrambled eggs, fresh toast for breakfast. They get way better food than this shit. And then
tell them what you had for breakfast.
Say?
Tell them what you had for breakfast.
I had for breakfast, it looked like dog puke. But let me tell you what it was. It was soybean chunks, looked like ground up soybean with greasy type of textured gravy with lumps over uncooked, not all the way raw, but they were like halfway cooked. Diced potatoes that looked like diced onions. And it was the smell of it was so rank, it would gag a maggot.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
So was it spoiled?
That's how disgusting that was.
Was it spoiled?
I don't know if I don't think it was spoiled. That's just, have you smelled soybean not cooked right or something? It's yellow. This shit is yellow. And it looks ground up yellow like wannabe ground beef, but it's yellow. And it's cooked until it's like orangish yellow. And it's just not, you know, if you can't identify it, I ain't eating, you know? And it just stinks. You take the lid off the tray, because the trays come with a lid here, and you take the lid off and the stench hits you. And it just twists your stomach into knots. I ain't eating it. No way.
That sounds
But the kid next to me said, right. And I guess down there in that Norway, California model down there in Valley State, they get Bonnaroo food. They grill for prison anyways, way better than this. Way better than this shit. And they get conjugal visits once every 60 days. Everything is orientated around your family. You know, they get, if they work, they get 2 days off their sentence. 1 day work, 2 days off. So it's like a third time. They're doing third time or something like that.
And what's the requirements for getting into that program?
Debriefing, being a piece of shit, being a scumbag, being a snitch, falsifying types, working for the man, sock washing for cops. It's a cop sock washing job, way to do it. And I ain't doing it.
And don't they have a like, it's not for everybody, like it's not for level 4, not, or do you not know?
What are you talking?
Is it level
no, that prison, I think he said it's level 3, he said.
So
He said Valley State's
Even
a
if you're
grade
level 4,
2.
you couldn't get into a program like that.
No way. No way. No level 4 GPs have programs like that. No way. Nope. Oh, he also said they had vocations down there, computer class and silk screening. There's like 5 or 6 different vocations, small engine repair vocation, small engine repair. A few others, he said. So, and it's like that's where they put all the good programs, you know. They took them off the level 4 GPs and put them on these SOIRs. Yep, that's what they did, man. That's what they did. And they're doing it for all their the prison informants, these snitch tubers, these rats, these people who falsify documents for them and falsify kites and letters for them. You know, and I remember talking about one of our videos here, how they were falsifying letters and sending me letters and sending other people letters in my name and other people's letters to me in their name and trying to piss everybody off. You know, that's the guys down there in these SOIs who get that extra action, who get positive programming, you know, because they conform to the fucking agenda of IGI.
Yet they're doing dirty deeds still.
They're doing dirty deeds still, exactly. It don't stop.
There's just whoever they're
stop.
serving. They're going to serve themselves. You can serve the cops, serve the system.
Right. You know, our last interview, our last video here, I was talking about. Remember, I was talking about filing 602 and how I got retaliated on.
Right.
And so, you know, today I had somebody go in and reveal it, and they came straight out with it. And I was told, yeah, they retaliated on me because I filed 602s against their corrupt system. And that, and it's still ongoing. You know, they still put these JCats. Like today I had all JCats on the yard. I'm the only one in the corner. And I had to sit there. This is no joke, people. Listen to this. I had to sit there and hear this whack-a-willy talk about masturbating to a woman cop and a woman nurse. This is disgusting, man. And this is what they put us around. They weaponize these creeps around us.
And weaponize your visits by making them tarnished like that.
Right. Exactly.
Baxter stuff.
You know, they give them everything. They give them everything they want, and to shut them up and to stop them from fucking doing weird shit. And they screw the man who's going to uphold his honor and integrity, and you know, who will 602 him if he has a legitimate issue. And they'll sit there and retaliate on me and other fellas like me, similar situated. They'll retaliate on us by using these turds and these whack-a-willies against us, man. You know? Yeah, that's just disgusting. And it's still going on right here. And I guarantee you after this, they're going to keep retaliating on me. But you know what? They can't break me. They can't break me. They keep fucking around. They'll have another hunger strike on their fucking punk asses. They'll have some worse work stoppage or something. I don't know. But we're disgusted with this shit. They got a few GPs in this unit, right? This unit it's got 4 sections on one side, 4 wings on one side, 4 wings on the other. And they keep us all separated. All the GPs in here, they keep us all separated. The white, especially us on my federal case. And, you know, they don't let us, they don't like us getting out to the yard and talking in the cage. We're in a dog kennel cage. They want like 5 or 6 JCats in between us. Then they stagger the yard where we can't go out there with each other. And they're using these guys to cause, you know, this a foul ass yard. You know, you go out there. It was nice outside today. The weather was nice, and I had to sit there for 4.5 hours hearing these fucking weirdos, man, talking about how they masturbate in front of a female. It's disgusting.
It is
You know?
disgusting.
It's fucking disgusting.
And wasn't
And
that
then,
a chargeable offense at one time?
Yeah, well, they're supposed to. They're supposed to charge them. But they don't. Now they just come give them extra lunches and trays and beg them not to do it again. You know? They beg them not to do it again. And it's disgusting. So, you know, we go out at 8. We're supposed to come in. We're supposed to be back in the cell by 11:30. But what they'll do is they'll leave us out there until 12:30, 1 o'clock sometimes. You know, 12:15, 12:31, and leave us out there for 4.5, 5 hours a yard, and it's not supposed to be like that. Well, they do it that way to discourage us from going out there. We can't take no lunch or nothing. You know, and after about 3 hours a yard, we want to come back in. That's enough.
Right.
But they're using it again with these.
This call and/or telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And so today, I had somebody confirm, yeah, that's what happened. And it ain't going to stop until we leave this prison. That's what they said. You know?
They're just gonna
it's a
acknowledge they're gonna keep tormenting you until you leave. So in other words, they're just gonna keep doing it, and after you're gone, they'll do it to someone else, probably.
Right. If you know the law and you help people with the law and the system against the system and the 602 system, and you know you're considered a threat to their agenda, and that's what I am, a threat to their agenda. And when this person confirmed it to me. And she told me exactly who it was, which me and my co-defendant, Ronnie, we already know who it was. It was a sergeant, you know, it's a sergeant. I won't say his name yet, but let him retaliate, and I'll tell you guys exactly who he is. How about that? Put that in the pipe and smoke it. So, you know, this guy is the same one I was telling you about last time who put 10 neighbors next door to me in a row, 10 dudes in a row in 2 years. All of them were door-kicking, poop-eating J-Cats. Every single one of them. Every one of them. And now, can you hear that down the way right now? We got another J-Cat down there kicking his door.
No, can't really hear it.
Yeah, it's just what they do, man. These are grown-ass dudes behind a door that are protected, and we can't get with them. We can't educate them. You know, we can't educate them. We can't give them some coffee and educate them the old school way. You know, and so they're protected. They use that shit.
Meanwhile, they maintain their 4-year-old function tactics, right?
Right.
Operating
That's like a 4-year-old kid. Yep. And then
you have 60 seconds remaining.
The fucking pigs cater to them. It's insane. Let me call back.
Well, it's pretty sad. Throw a tantrum and be treated like a child. Not take responsibility as a grown man. But, you know, I guess that's how they got labeled J-Cats in the first place. And it's fucked up, man. They're using them to torture Brant and his co-defendant. They've already been through the process, yet they continue to hold their feet to the fire.
An incarcerated individual last, the California State Prison for Cruz, California. This call and/or telephone number will be monitored and recorded. prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. Thank you for using Global Carriage.
Yep, we're here.
Yeah, so, you know, it ain't gonna stop here. And it's a fucking shitty thing. Like today, I was supposed to be out there and, you know, and be able to talk to one of my friends, my co-defendant, Ron, and they wouldn't let it happen. They damn sure put 5 more PCs out there in a row after this last one. And it's like, you know, they continue to try to do that to us, so we can't be around people of the same classification as us, right? And they want these PCs and JCats all in between us so they can lie about us and say I said this or I said that, or they, you know, and then they give it to IGI. And it's all contrived, false information. It's all contrived. So, you know, it's still ongoing, but that's why I explained that in my last video here. When you file the 602s and you use their system against them, you get retaliated on in another form, down another path. You know, down another path, and it's still going on. I was just surprised today they finally had confirmed it.
And I want you to know, I want folks to know that when family pointed out, and we're all aware of it, they'll go and fix it and deny it was ever happening. Just long enough to drop the subject, and then they go back and do it again. Right.
You know, we've asked them several times, right? We've asked them several times. Out of eight row sections, we've asked them several times to make 2 out of the 8, you know, GP guys. You know, because there's some black GP triple CMS dudes here. They carry it right. They carry it like they're supposed to. They're GP. You know, and you know, there's enough to put 2 sections and get these fucking weirdos away from us. You know,
by law, you're not
even class.
By law, they're not even supposed to be housed together.
We're not even supposed under their own regulations.
Mm-hmm.
November 1st, 2023, this building became triple CMS RHU only, not GP non-triple CMS. Not GPs. We're not supposed to be in here if we're not mental health. We are not mental health. And they're keeping us hostage and they're torturing us in this mental health building with JCATs because of this one sergeant who a person revealed to me today. They confirmed it's all him. And if he continues to retaliate, because now I know it's him, I'm going to let y'all know his name. In fact, I'll let you know his full fucking name. You know, he wants to play these games.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Let's play. And then I'll hunger strike on him and take it to Sacramento and see how he likes them fucking apples. You know, this shit better stop. And it better stop now. We are sick of it. We are sick of it. There's only 2 white dudes on this side of the building, baby girl. Yeah. Me and my co-defendant Ronnie. You know? And we don't bother nobody. They don't even hear from us. We don't talk on these tiers. We don't bother nobody. My program's in my cell, on my tablet with my family, you, and doing my program. You know? But they cater to the people that cause the most chaos in the building, the non-programming people, the weirdos.
They do.
They cater to them.
They absolutely do.
And it's fucking, it's disgusting, man. Disgusting. You know? Hey, look at this. So, they got 2 or 3 trannies out here, trannies, they're fucking chicks with dicks down the, like, over here on this side of the building. and they put them right there in between us, so we gotta listen to them and hear how they suck on deep throat a fucking banana that morning, and it's
Ew.
just disgusting.
No, come on. Don't tell us this. It's gross. We don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear it. We
Like
don't
I
want to
said,
hear it.
It's the truth. It's the truth, people. It's the
Oh,
truth.
no. No. TMI. TMI.
Okay. It's the truth, though.
Oh, I know it's the truth, but come on. Spare us the details.
But these are the people, though, that they're using as weapons on GPs because we won't push their agenda. You know, we won't push their agenda. So how is that right? I shouldn't even be around somebody like that.
It's not right.
You know,
Absolutely not right.
I shouldn't even be on the same fucking tier as somebody like that, right? I shouldn't even be in the same housing unit as someone like that.
Right.
None of us GPs should.
Right.
You know? And then they put us out here and we gotta fucking hear foul shit. That's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
But it's gonna keep going on. It's gonna keep going on and going on. And I tell you this, if it don't stop, we're gonna have a real problem. We're gonna have a real problem up in this bitch. You know, we tired of it. We're sick of it. You know?
Yeah.
And we don't do nothing to nobody. We mind our own business. Look, you hear the door kicking?
I heard that. I don't think our listeners heard it, but
did.
I heard it.
Yeah, that's a real J-Cat on the tier crying because he didn't get his way. Or he wants to be pampered and hugged and, I don't know. I don't care, but that's what we hear all fucking day.
That ain't right.
All day.
That ain't right
Nope.
at all.
It is. Nope. It's disgusting. So, but hey, man, stay tuned, you guys. I'll let you know as this torture unfolds. I'll let you know, man. And you got my orders, man. This Sergeant Upster Redrick, I'll let you know his name, man. You guys can ride up here to the warden and fucking take some advocate against these motherfuckers for us, man, to stop the torture like we did in the Pelican Bay hunger strike advisement to the public. You know? But anyways, you know, it's 100. That's what they get, fucking $150,000 a year to cater to these bums. To babysit a bunch of lames. That's what they do.
That's what they do.
You know? Anybody got any questions, baby girl, on the chat?
They just want to see my face.
Oh no! Oh, it's on the picture.
I know. I told them that it's on our little watermark. I'm not ready.
Oh yeah.
Not ready for public viewing. I'm just over here. I'm really more of a art and production type person, anyways. I'm really not. I'm what you call backstage talent, not stage talent. So.
Oh.
I do.
Yeah, right.
I do the.
Me neither, man.
The behind the scenes stuff, and so you know, the only way we can do this is how we're doing it. I think we're not only getting you a message in, but I'm trying to entertain you a little bit with what I'd rather be doing with my time than fighting, the prison system. But here we are because. It's got to be done. It has to be done. If it
has to be done. And you know our number one saying is if you take the foot off the gas at any type of relief, I mean you let up any type of pressure on the gas, they're gonna continue like you wouldn't believe.
We'll wreck.
It's worse now. It's bad. It's bad now. It's gonna get 1,000 times worse.
We will wreck. If we take our foot off the gas, we will wreck. Just like it happened with the Oscar settlement. They gave up.
Yeah.
We're so disappointed. We're back to square one on the Oscar settlement. I mean, there might be some legal changes that happened along the way, but everything is just as bad, if not worse, than before the hunger strikes.
Yep. Again, the confidential information that appears out of nowhere, contrived by them, accepted by them, disseminated by them, and it goes back to them, and they call it reliable information. So it's even worse now. It's worse now than what it was.
Well, the fact that the public and the courts know this is what's been happening and decide that they don't need to alleviate it or stop it shows they're complicit. So maybe we need to take our battle to before prison and to how the justice system is set up, because obviously something is not working to favor a happy outcome for society at large.
No, absolutely not. It's not. It is just, again, and like I keep saying, it's corrupt from the criminal case. The court proceedings, but the court proceedings to
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
We are looking at the big picture.
Contaminated.
We're looking at the big picture, and we don't like what we see, and we know that we're not alone in that, and we really hope that we can spark some sort of chain reaction, get folks who are affected by all of this.
Some public outrage.
Yeah.
Some public outrage, some social outrage, some demanding of knowing how your dollars are being spent, your tax dollars. You know?
Yeah.
You have a right to know how your tax dollars are being spent, okay? 18 billion, 19 billion, the CDCR, right? Then what are they doing with it, right? It's going in their pockets for their new E-Vet, their new Corvette, their new E-Vet, $120,000 car, you know, that a regular pure cop is driving.
Do yourselves a favor.
E-Vet.
Do yourselves a favor and look at what the state budget is for public education K through 12, and the body count there, and do your little comparison. I will make an effort to do that before our next, and we'll touch on that. How this system is rigged for failure, and it doesn't start in the prisons, but it certainly ends up there.
Right. And I tell you guys, and I can't stress it enough, man. The way they have these level 4 yards and these level 4 GP system set up now, it is built for failure. It's built for failure, man, and it's it's this confidential information, slander, gossip mongering, social society that goes on, that they use to their advantage to keep this corrupt machine moving forward, to take your money, the tax dollars, and to put it in their pocket.
Mm-hmm.
To put it in their pocket. Mm-hmm. Not for the programs to better prison reform, prisoner. Oh, that's the dog. No, never mind the dog, man. That's my buddy right there.
Yeah, he came in to say hi.
Kind of vocal.
He came in to say hi. Wants his cookies.
That's my buddy right there.
Says, all right, you guys are
wants
done.
His dog cookie.
Mm-hmm.
But, so,
you have 60 seconds remaining.
Here, let me call back.
Yep, that was him. I thought he maybe poke his head in the camera. I don't think he did. We got this spot pretty tight. On purpose. And so far it's working. Well, see, at least somebody could identify it as birds.
an incarcerated individual at the California State Prison for Prosa, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. Thank you for using Global Care.
There you go.
All right, we there?
We're here.
Okay, but yeah, like I was saying, do your homework on the tax dollars and with CDCR, and I mean, do it like if you get some time, do it in depth, and check out how much money. I think doesn't it have on the website how much money they're making?
Oh yeah, there's Transparency California, which is all government employee incomes, including their bonuses and their benefits, etc. It's not broken down, but it's all there.
Right.
So
now you remember about 6 months ago, I was telling you of this nurse, an RN nurse who stopped being an RN, and now she's an officer, and she told me because of the money. Remember I told you that?
Yeah,
she's been
I
RN
sure
for
do.
a long time.
That just says that her education and her dream career wasn't enough to make up for what a correctional officer can make. Right. And,
yeah, she said, I asked her why did it change. I was just curious because since I've been here, she had been an RN, right?
Right.
And I asked her straight up, why did it change, man? What happened? And she said, you know what, Mr. Daniel, it's the money, man. I can work half the time over here and barely even have to do anything and get paid exactly, if not more, than what I was when I was in the medical field. And that's a person that went to college for 4 years to become an RN.
She went to school longer than that if she was an RN.
Well, she was an RN, so, I mean, I'm just guesstimating for her, but I know this. She quit her job to become a low-ranking, bottom-of-the-barrel tier cop. Wow. And that says a lot, man. It says a lot on how much you're paying these people.
That's very illuminating. That is extremely illuminating. Right.
I was shocked. I was like, holy shit, girl. But hey, whatever. That's just how the money's being spent.
Right.
A young CO was telling me the other day, he's 25, $160,000 last year he made.
In 1 year.
$160,000.
In one year, in a no education, bottom entry, crap job.
Right. Yep. And he only been a cop for 3 years, I guess, in CDCR. But last year he made $160,000, or close to a little bit over that. He said, and it's like he's 25. And that's where the tax dollars going. It ain't going. The budget ain't going for the prisoner program.
Yeah.
You can bet that.
Yeah.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
If there is a little bit of programming, it's on the SOI yards. It ain't for no GP motherfucker, no real motherfucker that's keeping his honor intact.
Right.
And not conforming to their agenda. You bet that.
Right.
You bet that.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, you guys, I've definitely, I've ran out of topics to hit on, baby girl. If you have any topics, we can either run them or save it for next time, man.
Mm.
I wanted to spend some time with you guys tonight and let y'all know some of this new shit that we're dealing with. But the fight ain't over. It ain't gonna be over until this corruption stops and they stop weaponizing and using these JCATs against GPs, man. And just stop taking the only little bit of positivity we do got as human beings in a box. And they reduce $1 billion of the budget and then take level 4 visits. Now, how the fuck is that rehabilitative? It's not.
Oh.
So, do your homework. Study. Check it out. Check up on the on that website my wife just said about how much they earn and their
California
earnings and shit.
transparency. California transparency.
Yeah, California. Right. And, you know, I urge you guys, man, if y'all care, y'all got loved ones in prison, you know, be there for them, man. You know, because it always helps a man in a box to have something, or a woman. You know, shout out to the sisters in the prison, man. But it helps us to know that we have someone outside and that is there for us, that love us, and that, you know, will push, you know. It really does. It helps the mind. It helps hope. You know, living without hope sucks. Folks, living without hope sucks. Living without somebody out there to love you, it sucks. It's not reform. I know that. It's not reformative. So, you know, that's what I say for today, man. And I'll go ahead and wrap this one up, baby girl. I send mine to all you guys, man, and all the worthy. And you know who you are. You know who you are. Until next time, all my best.
Mhm.
Y'all take care, man. Thanks for your time, and thank you for chiming in. And don't forget to hit the like button and share and subscribe. Till next time.
Yeah, and for those
Keep
of
it
you
honorable.
who want to know why we're not famous, how come you don't share our shit? Thank you. Thanks for being there for us. Take care. And we're good.